Tonight, two U.S. Border Patrol agents, Ignacio Ramos and Jose Campeon, are winning new support on Capitol Hill. Campeon and Ramos are facing long prison terms for shooting a Mexican drug smuggler who was given immunity by the U.S. attorney to testify against them. After our extensive reporting here on the issue, some in Congress are demanding the federal government reopen their case and delay their sentencing indefinitely. Casey Wyan reports.
Lawmakers want answers in the case of Texas Border Patrol agents Ignacio Ramos and Jose Campeon. They face 20-year prison terms, while the Mexican drug smuggler they shot during a struggle last year received immunity from federal prosecutors.
You have to ask yourself, what is going on here? There's something that stinks to high heaven in this.
Seems like the United States Justice Department's on the wrong side. It appears they're working for the government of Mexico instead of the government of the American people.
Lawmakers are outraged the smuggler, who agents Ramos and Campeon found carrying 743 pounds of marijuana, was also granted immunity for a separate half-ton load.
It's a black mark against the country. It's a black mark against the Department of Justice and all of us in this country who support the rule of law.
North Carolina Congressman Walter Jones is leading the congressional effort to clear the agents.
When I first heard about this injustice, I will be very honest with you, I knew nothing about it till I was watching Lou Dobbs during the August break. That night, I was so upset that I called my staff. I said, find out what is happening. I cannot believe that these two border agents have been found guilty of doing their job for the American people and will be sentenced to jail.
He's written letters and called the White House and Justice Department to demand they reopen the case. Next week, he plans to hand-deliver thousands of petitions to the White House. Supporters want a special counsel investigation.
The court needs to be investigated, the Department of Justice needs to be investigated, and the Department of Homeland Security.
Justice demands that these Border Patrol agents be exonerated, that their good names be cleared. They are heroes. They were doing what we pay them to do.
If we turn our backs to these two Border Patrolmen that have put their lives on the lines for their job, then we might as well turn our backs on the war against drugs and the war against terrorism, because that's the message we're sending out.
Public support for the agents continues, with more than $100,000 in contributions to their legal defense funds. Agent Campeon was supposed to be sentenced in El Paso today, but sentencing for both agents has been delayed until October 18th. Supporters, as you mentioned, Lou, want the sentencing delayed indefinitely while Congress conducts a full investigation. Lou.
Thank you very much, Casey Wyan. Let's take a look now at some of your thoughts. Lynn in Florida wrote in to say, Dear Lou, I appreciate your honesty and your efforts on behalf of the middle class. I would appreciate it if you would stop saying the word Democrats as if it was something you brought in on the bottom of your shoe. Lynn, I'm no fan of either political party. I think they're the reason that we have two shoes. And Tim in Wisconsin, Mr. Dobbs, thank you for your honest reporting. I'm not looking forward to these elections. How do I vote these do-nothings out without letting the other do-nothings back in? This two-party system is the real failure. There is value in being an independent. Rebecca in Maryland said, so Lou, if you're not a Republican or a Democrat, what exactly are you? Let me venture a guess. You're a good, thoughtful, moderate American like me, and that, unfortunately, apparently makes us members of a minority. I'm afraid you're right. Email us at loudobbs.com with your thoughts. We appreciate them. We'll have more of your thoughts coming up here later. Next, stunning revelations tonight about the terrorist threat to this nation from our very own visa waiver program. Also tonight, the National Latino Congress finding time to blast my views on illegal immigration. Three leading members of the Latino Congress join us here. And the United States handing over control of the Iraqi armed forces to the Iraqi government. General David Grange will assess what's happening.